sun beat down, I had the radio on. I was driving, the trees flew by, and the angel was singing a little runaway. I was flying, oh, running down the dream. Never would come with me, working on a mystery, but wherever it leads, running down the dream. Felt so good, like anything was possible. I hit cruise control, rub my eyes. The last 3 days, well, the rain was unstoppable. It was always gold, no sunshine. Oh, running down the dream, never would come with me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down the dream. Sky grew dark, I took the pedal down to make some time. Something good waited down this road, and I'll pick it up, whatever is mine. Oh, running down the dream, never would come with me, working on a mystery, but wherever it leads, running down the dream. Oh, running down the dream, never would come with me, working on a mystery, but wherever it leads, running down the dream. At the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground, I will be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. But I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Well, I know what's right, I got just one life, in a world that keeps on pushing me around. But I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Happy Saturday, everybody. You guys having fun? I said, you guys having fun?
I tell you what.
Hey, listen, we're the opening act for the hula hoop contest.
That's mine, that's mine.
That's huge. That's huge.
We play the songs of Tom Petty and Johnny Cash, so if you don't like those two, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But you guys like, who likes Johnny Cash? All right, that's some pretty good outdoor drinking music for sure. So you guys will like some of this. You can dance up front and raise your glass and do a bunch of fun stuff. So thanks so much for being here.
Or you could just stay right where you're at and just take it all in on a nice afternoon just as today.
That's all right. We won't judge.
This next song is on Capo 1, everybody. Capo 1. So just get ready for that.
Train a-comin', it's rolling around that bend. I ain't seen that sunshine since Halloween. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. Oh, that train keeps on rolling down on the San Zone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Edward's floating in a fancy dining car. Bobby's drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Ladies and gentlemen, on the keyboard, 20 Cent Sonny! If that railroad train was mine, I thought I knew them all a little further down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to sleep. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Hey.
Train meet again.
You know, if it's a song about being in prison, or trains, or being done wrong by, well, I guess being done wrong by a woman can be by a lot of people, but most likely it's a Johnny Cash song. The song's called The Wreck of the Old 97. Gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. Said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, this is old 97. Put her in dispenser on time. But he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, well, shovel on a little more coal. And when we crossed that white oak mountain, watch old 97 roll. Yes, sir! Washington Station. This is how it read. Well, that brave engineer, you, an old 97, lying in Hanville dead. He been going down that great Lincoln, 90 miles an hour. That whisper turned into a scream. He was found in that wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Come on!
Thank you. Happy Saturday, Streamwood. This next song's going to feature Andrea on vocals. Give it up for Andrea, everybody.
Thank you.
If you want to find us later too, we're at pettycashband.com, and I know y'all have Facebook accounts, or maybe 60 to 70% of you, and a
Except
certain
me.
demographic. You can like us at Petty Cash Band as well. Right now, actually, in a tuning process.
Yes, indeed.
you.
Woo, Andrea, everybody.
Andrea. That's right. And this next song over here, this is Tony over here. Give it up for Tony, everybody, on the keys. He's going to play a harp now, not the harp that you hear on the second floor Nordstrom, just the harp that actually is like a blues traveler plays here. So,
Yeah, it is.
again, outdoor drinking music. It's very good.
Yeah.
Yes. And that could be iced tea, milk,
Yep.
Mai Tais. Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride. There's someone I used to see, but she don't give a damn for me. Let me get to the point. Let's roll another joint to the radio loud. I'm too alone to be proud, and you don't know how it feels. Oh, you don't know how it feels to be me. People come and people go, some go young and some go old. I woke up in between a memory and a dream. So let's get to the point, let's roll another joint. Let's head down the road to somewhere I gotta go. You don't know how it feels. Oh, you don't know how it feels to be me. My old man was born to ride, but he's still trying to beat the clock. Finger me what you will, I've got a little space to fill. So let's get to the point, let's roll another joint. Let's head down the road to somewhere I gotta go. And you don't know how it feels. Oh, you don't know how it feels. Yeah, you don't know how it feels to be me. Oh, you don't know how it feels. Yeah, you don't know how it feels. Oh, you don't know how it feels to be me. That was exactly the replica of when he played live in Billings, Montana last year. Hey, this next song is also on Capo One. These are the ones that people go nuts for. We do have a website. We don't have much merchandise, but we are filthy rich, so we don't need the money. So we're cool.
When you're right, you're right.
But I'll tell you what, I've been looking at those signs back there, and if you put the Italian beef and you say, I want to order onion rings on my Italian beef, and I'll take some calamari on top of that, we could have like a man versus food thing going on here at a moment's notice.
Fairly scary stuff.
In the
right
back
there.
tent.
I'm thinking a band eating contest later is what's going to happen. Tonight we ride